Hey guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday. All right, guys, in honor of talking about the Real Housewives of Dubai, well, not talking about it, but talking about it tomorrow, but watching the new episode tonight, I'm back to talk about one of Andy's favorite housewives, which would be Chanel Ayan. Andy Cohen is absolutely obsessed with Chanel, and we can already see that. And he said that she's one of the housewives like nothing we've ever seen before. So we're going to jump into this, but she's also slamming Caroline Stanberry's relationship with Sergio, saying that they really love each other while they're on camera. But what does that mean when they're off camera? We have lots to discuss. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So I don't know if you're watching The Real Housewives of Dubai, but if you're not, well, you definitely need to start. And it seems like Andy Cohen is gushing about one of the housewives in particular, Chanel Ayan. And if you're not a fan of her, it looks like he's hoping to change your mind. Thank you to Reality Tea for all of the good tea because we live for it. But the Real Housewives of Dubai star certainly has made her mark in the first two episodes, and an unexplained beef between Chanel and reality TV veteran Caroline Stanberry already turned into a fight. The reason, well, Caroline didn't invite Chanel to her hen party, which is also known as a bachelorette. So naturally, Chanel didn't feel like discussing it as a topic at dinner, especially since she was the only one at that dinner who was not invited. Her over-the-top persona might turn some people off, but Andy apparently is obsessed with her. He stated, "I've never in 16 years of producing this show have seen anyone like Chanel Ayan. She is just wild. She shows up in a ball gown to the mall. I've never seen anything like her. She's so funny. She's so beautiful. She's so bigger than life, yet she's also so relatable and has an incredible backstory, which you'll learn, more about later." While the rest of the Real Housewives of Dubai cast isn't exactly boring, Andy noted that Chanel is an obvious standout. He said, "I think that they're all quite notable, but I think Chanel is someone who's really going to stick in people's minds." So I guess what some fans are probably wondering is, why Chanel? I mean, I can see it. I've already said when we were anticipating what the series was going to look like, I thought in my mind, Caroline Stanberry is going to be for sure the breakout star. I loved her on Ladies of London. I've had her on my channel. I've been on her Divorce Not Dead podcast, and she's always so sweet, but she makes for great reality TV. Chanel, this is her first rodeo on reality TV, but she's showing up and she's doing the damn thing. Giving a little bit of her backstory, she said she grew up in a very small village in Kenya. She moved to Dubai 18 years ago with her husband and didn't know that there was modeling or anything to do with fashion there when she moved, okay? But she said her life changed with one meeting. "I was approached by a guy saying, 'Hey, you can be a model.' And I started doing all the magazines, traveling around and getting to know new people." She's also describing herself as a badass bitch, and her resume backs that up. And aside from being a model, she runs her own talent agency, has a makeup line, and is a mother to her 14-year-old. Chanel is married and has been living with her husband and son in Dubai for over 18 years now. And she also doesn't feature her personal life on Instagram, but the aesthetic for her 200,000 plus followers very much centers around her modeling career. Now, what is she saying about Caroline Stanberry? I think that's what we want to really know here. She, is claiming that she feels like Caroline and Sergio, that they have a very on-camera relationship, that the aesthetic that they're showing is not necessarily what's going on behind the scenes. A fan called in to watch What Happens Live to ask Andy to come up with three, nice things. So he asked Andy to ask Chanel to come up with three nice things to say about Caroline Stanberry and her new pro athlete husband, Sergio. And she said, "I admire that they really love each other when the camera is around." That's what Chanel said. And everyone watching obviously was like, what? This woman does not hold back. Chanel went on to say some nice words about Sergio, who we know is much younger than Caroline. "He really is the sweetest, kindest person you've ever met. I make fun of some situations because I just love that. But other than that, they are really good people." Okay. So do you like her or do you not like her? Do you like them together? And do you feel like they're faking something? Because now we've heard a couple of times where, the cast members are claiming that they're so lovey-dovey on camera, but that's not the same situation when they're off camera. But if you see on Caroline's Instagram, on her YouTube vlogs, if you see her on the show with Sergio, it looks like they absolutely love each other. Now, Caroline has gotten a lot of crap about being in a relationship with a much younger man, but she explained it best. If it was a much older man who was with a much younger woman, nobody's really going to say anything about it. It's like it's normal at this point. But when you see an older woman with a younger man, then all of a sudden everybody's like, wait, what? What are you doing? And people think that he's using her for money, using her to kind of pay his bills. Let's not sleep on the fact that Sergio has a lot of money of his own. And I believe that he might even have more than Caroline Stanberry. So that can't be the reason that they're together. And when they got together, she actually told me in an interview, one of my first interviews I did for this channel ever, she said, I'm dating someone. I wanted to wait about a year until I, tell anybody who I'm dating and share it with the world. So she took her time. It's not like this just happened overnight. And she was like, you know what? I'm filming for the Real Housewives of Dubai. So let me pick you. You're going to be the person that I pick, and you're going to be in my life, and we're going to portray this whole relationship. And then nobody's giving crap over here to Marisol Patton, who admitted on the Real Housewives of Miami season 4 reunion. She said, yeah, I got married, and I like the fame, and sure, maybe did I get married for the cameras, whatever, and it wasn't even on camera, but just to make myself a housewife. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, Andy. It could be for the fame. I don't know what it is, but whatever. I mean, maybe it's because she's owning it. But at the end of the day, Caroline has never alluded to the fact that there would be anything problematic in her relationship. So I think it's fair for her and Sergio to tell that story, or for us as fans to kind of wait and see what we can get out of that. But it does make me question a few things, because there are a few cast members who have come out slamming Caroline and Sergio's relationship, calling it almost fake at this point. But I guess that's where we come in. We're going to watch the new season, form our own opinions. So far, though, what I can say is I'm not sleeping on not one of these cast members. I like them all for different reasons. Sarah Almadani, I'm obsessed with at this point. Caroline Brooks, at first I was like, oh, I don't know, but I'm really liking her as well. I like Lisa Milan. Chanel is a breakout star for sure. I completely agree with Andy. Then you have Nina. Nina might be the weakest link for me so far. But again, we just started the series. We're only 2 episodes in, and the 3rd episode comes out tonight. So she could grow on us as well. And of course, we're watching Caroline Stanberry. Are you guys watching? You should be, because we have a Real Housewives of Dubai live recap tomorrow. And I don't want you guys to miss it. So definitely, if you're not watching, get to watching, okay? I love you guys. Go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts about Andy Cohen gushing over Chanel Ayan? And what are your thoughts about her talking a little bit of ish about Caroline and Sergio's relationship? I know you guys have some unfiltered opinions, and I need them, please. Don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.